Hello everybody, and welcome back. We are here with Final Fantasy 1 PSP any percent. I am Sawneyrath11, and joining me are two very good friends of mine, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Oh, I guess we're fighting for the mic then. Sure, I'll take the dominant stance. I'm the Cid.
I'm the submissive casual geek Dave.
So, to answer...
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a long one.
So to answer the first question in chat, yes, these are random names, and just as a little bit of prefacing for this run, there's not going to be any promotion. There was a route change a few years back that actually cuts out getting the rat tail, so we will not be promoting in this run, unlike previous runs where we would promote. So what you see here is what we're going to have the entire game. So with that, I'll give it a countdown, and we will get going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
So first things first, we're going to stop into Cornelia to pick up a hammer. And then we're going to do some extra menuing.
Yeah, we're gonna spend our money responsibly. We only really need just that one hammer to get through these next fights. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, Nugdo's in chat asks, what's the reason for the PSP version? And you're seeing it right now. So the PSP version has a very delightful glitch with the menuing that, you know, I lack the ability to portray it properly, but in essence, basically, you can glitch the menus to equip things in slots they're not supposed to be. It references the ID tables of said weapons and armor, crosses them over. So if you're getting a weapon in an armor slot, it references that weapon's ID in the armor slot, and vice versa.
Yeah, because the game doesn't really prevent you from getting into the armor slots if you use the remember feature. So, like, the ID for the hammer and the knight's armor are the same, because they just didn't bother writing two separate tables. So, we're gonna get really powerful really fast, and we're really unkillable right now, actually.
Yeah.
Putting some knight's armors on our mittens.
It is not a hard glitch either. If you're ever playing this game casually, it is just kind of the matter of just like hitting like R or L and hitting X at the same time. Like, the timing is pretty loose. It is really easy to accomplish if you're playing this casually, and can just really make for an easy run. Casually, it's a lot of fun, and you kind of can just play around with weapons and armors and see what you can get.
Yeah, I mean, I played through casually, and that was the funnest part, was getting to the next place and like, all right, what am I going to get now? Unfortunately, we get really powerful really soon here, so that's going to get a little bit ruined, but it could be worse.
Yeah, we're about to get our first weapon upgrade here. So we're going to pick up a leather cap, and it's going to turn into the Judgment Staff. If you have not played the Game Boy Advance version, this is a bonus dungeon item from Lifespring Grotto. And what it does is when it's used as an item, it casts the flare spell. And the way that the spells work in the versions past the NES is that there is a damage range based upon your intelligence stat that continues to scale as it goes up.
Yeah, you may also wonder why we didn't just flare him. It's an 8-second animation. That's the short answer.
Really timely.
It's cool.
Faster to boop him real quick. He's not that powerful at this stage than to cast flare.
Yeah, the interesting part is, like, the Judgment Staff, since it's come from the bonus dungeon, has like pretty high base power, so it greatly outstrips anything we would have access to at this point. So honestly, this is literally the best weapon in more ways than one.
Yeah, Lemmingruns referred to it in chat. Very excited to say, as Sonny was practicing for this day before last, set the world record for this category. And this category is really starting to heat up, so this is an interesting run to get into. It's very accessible, particularly now. Really hope to see more people pick this up, hop in there, and give Sonny a run for his money.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I'd say this run is safe. Go ahead, Sonny.
The record before I got it was a 119.50 by Forsyth, and the run that I had 2 days ago clocked in at a 119.48.419.
Yeah, we got massive PBs up till that world record, and just about like undercut by just a little bit because we got 3 white dragon fights in the final temple that are unrunnables.
Water
and we had to flare them. Water elementals, you're right. But we had to flare them, so it was 8 seconds, 8 seconds, 8 seconds.
But we won't have to worry about unrunnable encounters until we actually go into the Earth Cave later on. That is going to be the first dungeon in which we actually run into unrunnable encounters. I know, Forsyth, I beat it.
Oh, Forsyth will be back.
Oh, absolutely.
So, despite what the what you may think, the Thief and the Black Mage are actually the highest flee chance right now. It gets shifted a bit throughout the course of the run, but those are the two we're banking on actually getting us out of battle. We're a little bit hampered right now because our best equipment is the Knight's Armor. There are some weird ways to like get other armor, but it would just take longer, and you have to like risk it on a certain drop. So we do the Knight's Armor, so we take 1 damage from everything, but we do get a massive weight penalty that makes fleeing a lot harder. So you'll see a lot of like failed run attempts early on, and hopefully almost none later.
And I do think quick menuing is kind of a key to breaking into the top of the pack as well. With the as far as just when you're doing it, how you do it, how efficiently you do it. With that world record run, Sonny had a few setbacks and really just had to be able to pivot on the fly with a few things, and the quick menuing just really came in clutch.
All right, so we have our first instance of bad run luck here on this encounter. So, unfortunately, we failed to run on the first attempt.
We're just getting in early. Blessed run after this, right?
Hopefully. Run luck is huge throughout the entirety of this run, as it is another thing that can save or lose seconds, potentially even minutes.
I mean, the thing that's even more important is just straight up getting a good encounter table, so basically just not getting fights. But if we're going to get fights, we like to be able to run from it.
So we're in Provoka, and we're going to do a bit of shopping. We're going to buy 51 potions, 31 ethers, 11 antidotes, and 11 phoenix downs. We will use quite a few of these later on.
Sonny, when you get a chance, can you put down the game audio just a bit for us? Maybe during this 8-second flare animation would be a good time.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hopefully that'll be better.
I mean, yeah, right? Like, we can't deprive the audience of my beautiful voice, can we?
Oh, we got the leather shield.
Woo! There are a lot of, like, drops that do absolutely nothing, but the leather shield here is a nice one. It'll actually swap out for a mage staff, which gives us access to fire too. So we won't need to bother buying one later, and we can start using it early on here. The reason we want to get other spells besides just flare is most of them are about 6 seconds a pop versus 8. Now we're going to do something that it depends on how you want to look at it, but you don't absolutely have to do the 15 puzzle here. We're going to be taking a gamble and trying to get some emergency exits. Each one of these is, depending on how long you stall, between 30-second completion to about 40. Like, you want to be closer to 40, 35, somewhere in there, so you at least have a little bit of leeway on the next one. But we're trying to find, I believe it's 1 out of 6, which is the emergency exit.
Yeah, it's a 1 out of 6 chance.
Okay. And each one of those will save us a good 2-ish minutes. Remedy doesn't really do anything, unfortunately. Other things we could see are maybe the grand prize, the Mega Elixir. The Hermes Shoes is a nice one. Getting a couple of those isn't so bad. And Turbo Ether can be good in some instances, but we can buy as many Ethers as we need, so it's more so that we can just use a Turbo Ether once rather than spamming it. But this is definitely not something...
Definitely the grail.
Yeah. there's 3 places we could use them. Hermes Shoes isn't bad. At least we got something usable out of it. But yeah, the first 2 exits would save it about 2-ish minutes, and then we'd save a little bit more in the water dungeon if we used it there. But for the most part, you want to hit at least 1 so that you can do the Waterfall dungeon and just walk right back, or exit rather than walking out, because the encounter rate in there is bad. Just bad. Yeah, the trick here is we're actually having to solve the level 2. Ooh, nice.
Got one.
Broke even. Could be worse. Yeah, so we could push our luck there with the puzzles and solve around 35 seconds. But it does give us a little bit less leeway. The tier 2 solve is only 30 seconds, so theoretically you could solve it at like 32 and save a few more seconds, but we can do this any... Go ahead.
Sorry. Saying if you're inclined to do the math in your head, any one of those emergency exits can save us roughly 2 to 3 minutes, depending on where it's being done. So it kind of, as the Sid said, breaks even with the way we did it. If we were to gamble, we could maybe win back more time, but it's still a gamble.
Yeah, it's a really weird one too, because the time save is kind of not really set in stone, because it just depends on how many encounters you would get walking out.
Right.
And sometimes you can get the best walk possible where nothing and, you get 0 encounters. Not likely, not humanly likely, maybe for a task, but, I have seen Sawney have some walks where I'm just like, are you cheating? He's unironically cheating!
This man is made of molten luck. Which is the worst possible thing to say in a marathon setting.
I was about to say.
Cursed you.
Well,
The
we got a
T2 is
preemptive
melting,
against
oh
the
no.
Wolfpack.
Yeah, so a lot of we kind of poke in there just to save a couple of tiles. Because the way that the encounter works in this game is just every tile is a roll for an encounter. It's not like it increments and like increases, or you have any save tiles. It's just encounter, encounter, encounter. There's a little bit more subtlety to it, but that's the easiest way to explain it.
Yeah, we might actually see what I like to call the Final Fantasy special, where we walk exactly 1 step and get another encounter.
If I'd said that, you would have threatened to kick me off the couch. So I see how it is.
I've already hooked you with the winch. It is warmed up.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, cool.
Hey.
Neat out of 10. Let's go.
This isn't my fault.
We are going to go ahead and
flare
use Judgment Staff here, just because we don't want to potentially get
This is just too risky.
stun lock.
Yeah. Stun lock. Bad.
I mean, there's a pretty decent chance we'd survive it and eventually break out of it, but the amount of time we'd be stun locked is indeterminate and not worth it. 8 seconds versus what could be like literally a minute of getting stunned is really cheap.
But from here on out, this is a blessed run, I swear.
Yeah. There's a preemptive, I guess.
Pay attention to me as I walk under a ladder and break a mirror.
I mean, now that I'm looking at the Black Mage here and feeling some kind of way. You got like 1 good roll on him, maybe 2.
And that is something that we're going to be paying attention to, because we want the Black Mage's HP to hit a certain threshold before we actually go into the grind.
Yeah. There's 2 places that HP matters. The final boss, and then it will also matter in the grind, because we would like the Black Mage to survive while we kill off the Fighter and Thief. Which we'll talk about the subtleties of that a bit later, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. Sometimes we get like steroid Black Mage. Looks like we kind of got a weaky one today.
Nice, we got
So the Pisca Demon... the Pisca Demon fight here can roll between 2 and 4. We want to see 3 regularly. 4 is a bit more dangerous, but, we'll take the extra EXP. 2 is a little bit too little, and we'll need to take extra EXP somewhere to solidify our levels. Come in here and get the crown, and now we gotta walk back out. I was yapping earlier about exits and using them. This is not one of the places we would even consider using an exit. The encounter rate in here is just so low that an exit would barely, if ever, save time. versus a solve. As you can tell right now, you know, you can just walk out of some of these rooms, quite literally.
And that's a fantastic question, and my response to that is Astos. Astos is the whole reason the crown's buried down here.
I thought we were going to go with Nasir, but all right.
Nah, this isn't a Nasir Gabelli moment.
Yeah, during a lot of the Discord attempts where we were like all just kind of chilling and watching him throw resets into the emergency exit void.
Throw it into the ether.
Yeah, Nasir got made a scapegoat, maybe a little bit too much. Honestly, everything past the NES version, most everything is fixed, if not everything.
Oh,
some things are a little bit scuffed that I think get carried over, but bro, this black.
Some of the stuff is part of the charm.
Yeah, I would argue, yeah. The scuff is like what makes it so endearing. The only thing that makes it not endearing is when you remember you played as a kid with a thief and you're like, cool, I carried a brick into combat. Nice. I literally got nothing.
Getting Ultima in Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah, so one of the neat things when we create loot from, you know, swapping a weapon to an armor or back and forth. Oh, please no.
No, it's fine.
Bruh.
It's fine.
I mean, it could be worse because we want to power level the mages, but that's still a bit annoying because we're going to watch 2 flares here, period.
Well, we're going to watch 2 flares, potentially a third.
Yeah, the fighter actually doles out quite a bit of damage here. Hey! 2 it is. But the point I was getting at is we created extra knight armor. The cool thing is like, it doesn't really pull the weapon, it just kind of looks at the ID. So it never decrements it or equips it on a character. So we ended up making 5 knight armors. That was the point I was getting at. We equipped 4, and then made an extra one to sell for all the items. 50 potions, 30 ethers, 11 antidotes, 11 phoenix downs. The potions will burn through most of them throughout the course of the game, but because we're taking 1 damage in most places, we'll only heal when we're in a dire strait where stuff can actually kill us. The ethers kind of speak for themselves. This game's a little bit unbalanced by ether's existence, since it was originally based on a spell charge system, which means each tier of spell would only have up to 9 uses. And then they reworked it into the traditional MP system that exists in every Final Fantasy now, kind of unbalancing the game. Probably in a good way for players, because it makes it a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah,
spells.
it works so simple.
Yeah, because it does stink when you're like, I've got a flare, but what if I use it on the boss? Yeah, I'll use it on the boss. Hit it with a stick.
Yeah.
And your mages end up just becoming item use wielders, because a lot of the like items and armor in this game have use abilities. Nothing as gnarly as flare in the NES version.
And arguably, a lot of the NES version's design philosophy was around scarcity and grinding.
Yeah.
So, in essence, just the imbalance really eliminates the need for quite as much grinding in the base game.
It does definitely streamline the experience a lot more. And we could have bought fire there, but we have the mage staff, so we'll hold on to it.
Well, we have the
we will
shield.
be picking
we
up.
haven't made the mage stick yet.
Well, we'll have access to it at some point when we actually start spamming fire.
Cobra,
we have access to have access to have access. Now, the unfortunate thing is we do want the Knight and Thief to die at some point, but it's too early, so we gotta cure poison here. Oh, cool!
This is not a good ambush.
Golly gee whiz, this looks like fun!
Blessed run.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong here.
Hashtag bless run.
Everything's fine.
I mean, we could roll a run here, but it's just easier to use Thunder, more consistent.
Yeah, this is a situation that I absolutely will use Thundara in, because the big guys, they will get their action before anybody else in the party for the most part. But with Thundara in tow, we're just able to take them out like that.
Yeah, there's one thing with this game is you have to learn to respect it. If you don't, you will suffer. You will suffer a lot.
So right now we
the
are.
moment you think, oh, I'm not gonna get stun locked. Yeah.
Yeah, you get stun
Ooh,
locked.
splash.
Good old ice cave experience. Get stoned, get stoned, get stoned. Yay!
My experience. Sorry.
Yeah,
Forsyth.
I think
Forsyth, you know that all too well, having run this at the event.
chaos for the chaos gods, RNG for the RNG gods, something like that, yeah.
Eyes for
72
the cave
HP.
lady.
Nice black mage, dude.
That's all right. Could be better, could be worse.
Some
And thanks for the good luck,
creatine.
Tarant, as well as Laffy.
A lot of chat's been wishing you good luck.
Yeah,
honestly.
like thank you all
Just
so
kind
much
of
for the
got
good luck.
lost in the sauce. We will be getting an upgrade here soon, thankfully. Because the big problem is we've been on Knight's Armor, and we just equipped one to everybody because of the weight penalty, so we actually have a chance of running. And equipping multiple really didn't increase our defensive capacity in any meaningful way. But we will get some upgrades from the Mystic Key, the Mithril Hammer, and the Bronze Gloves. Those will allow us to make both a Sage Staff and a Thief Armlet. If you're not familiar with a Thief Armlet, yet again, it comes from a bonus dungeon. It's not one of the highest tiered armlets, but it does offer a nice speed boost and pretty decent defense across the board, so it'll carry us for a good portion of the game.
And not to mention,
Sage Staff is a...
not to mention that its weight is only 1.
Yeah, so we moved from having a negative weight penalty to neutral and then an actual speed bonus. So running is much, much easier. And on top of that, we can equip multiple. You know, we only put on the one Knight's Armor because that's all we needed. We could put Thief Armor on every single slot here, so we'll get multiple speed boosts out of it.
I don't know why I took the staff with the white mage, but whatever.
Who's faster? We'll see.
And just revenge for early.
That worked out. There you go. Never punished.
Never punished at all.
Hey, thanks for the raid, Olimar. Appreciate it.
Do not screw up my steps.
Nope. No steps for you.
Now, of note,
But,
I am running this
go
on a
ahead.
PSTV with a PS4 controller, and my PS4 controller, as of late, has been deciding to keep some inputs held down for longer.
Yeah, it is the curse of some of the remotes just kind of, or controllers just kind of, I mean, I guess they're technically remotes if you really want to squint about it. But, yeah, older controllers just kind of get bonked, especially with, like, the hardware that they put in them. Yeah, that is hard mode. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
They can be prone to interference too.
So we pick up the key here, which will allow us access to all of the locked areas. This is where we're going to get the upgrade of the Bronze Glove and the Mithril Hammer here. Mithril Hammer turning into Thief Armlets and the Sage Staff coming from the Bronze Gloves. Part of the other thing is having this specific lineup does allow us to have access to certain items, because the character does need to be able to equip the item that we're using to actually glitch it onto another character, so that it pulls from that ID table. We're going to throw on the Sage's Staffs here, which I was getting around to eventually. That'll give us a nice 10 int boost, so our damage is going to go, not through the roof, but it's going to get a lot better. I've been kind of just threading the needle here.
By the way, that was
Through the roof
taking
versus
my
vanilla, for sure.
that was taking my time with the equipment glitch.
Yeah, it was pretty clean, honestly. When he gets Sony gets into doing the EQ, he gets going pretty quick.
She
Should see
activates
the-
mode.
Yeah, should see the world record run, and the equipment glitches come a lot more fast and furious. It's better to play it a little bit safe and take it a bit slower, because it's, you know, not a hard input, but it's hard to do fast and correct. But we do all that trade quest to get some nitro powder here, which will allow us out of this landlocked area, which is why we've been doing all this.
Yeah.
There's no way to sail forth and experience the world.
We have to find our friend Lord Dingus in the underground cave and deliver upon him the nitro powder to create our opening.
I knew you were going to get that in at some point.
It's canonically his name. It's in the manual. I did let somebody prove to me otherwise. Right now, it's in the manual.
I think I might even have a physical copy of PSP Final Fantasy 1. I don't know if it came with a manual, honestly.
I mean, the game's about to prove him wrong, because we are delivering this to Narek.
Or Dingus, yeah. It's canon.
You're just lucky that there's no, like, name over the characters, like, dialogue box. Bro is just wrong. Just wrong. So we are going to get a nice damage increase here. The Sage Staffs are neat and all, but we have much better options in the near future. Now that we get out to Melmond, we can actually buy a additional piece of armor, the Steel Gloves.
And those Steel
uniquely
Gloves...
distinct. Go ahead.
Those Steel Gloves will turn into the best sword in the game. If you're thinking it's the Mosmune, you haven't played the PSP version. If you're thinking it's the ultimate weapon from the GBA version, it's not.
Yeah. This game's a bit unbalanced. There is an additional secret dungeon, or bonus dungeon, however you want to look at it, for the PSP version.
The
Labyrinth of Time. And gosh, is it hard. It is very difficult, and the only way to get the best sword in the game that we're going to get for free is by not only beating it, but beating it with all the conditions of basically the hardest way, and then fighting the hardest secret boss, Cronodia, which has 6 forms, and then you get a barbarian sword. And then you've done everything in the game. GG.
Limiting your need for a sword.
Yeah. You no longer need the barbarian sword.
But you have
Good
it.
work. yeah, something like that.
Or you can just, do what we're
I've
doing
slowly
here.
been working on routing that poor scythe, because I know that needs a reroute.
Yeah, we were poor Scythe joking about all bosses. Honestly, depending on how far ahead we are, maybe we can dip into the Earth Gift Shrine, which is the first one, and show it off a bit if we're still ahead. Then we sell off the other Knight's Armors here to get some more cash. You don't really need it, but
This feels
Get
better
rid
to
of
be
all of
flush by the end of our run.
I mean, we could be like rich
for charity.
already.
It's for charity.
So much memorization of the bonus dungeons. Yeah, I can
it's
see
a
that.
lot of memorization. As well
Some
as
of the bonus
hoping
dungeons
to
are
get
like modular and random, and they're really not fun to do in a speed setting. They're like okay to do casually because you're not like lost. You can take your time and look up a map. But some of those rooms are just
Waiting for that all bosses accept category.
all bosses minus Cronodia.
Yeah.
So
That would
the
just
funny
be
thing
GBA
is,
all bosses, though.
there's a funny thing. It's like there's actually a category for Cronodia, but it's like I think it's full. Not encyclopedia. The
Bestiary.
enemy bestiary. So it's like all bestiary, which means you have to go through it 6 different times for all 6 forms of Cronodia. When I heard Sonny mention that, I was like, "That's cursed. Who came up with that? Who is that much of a masochist?"
It wounds me to even think about it.
Doing it once for like the worst Cronodia is already bad enough. It's already torture. So yeah, the barbarian sword damage is just ridiculous. We're pretty much topping out here. So honestly, for a lot of this, Thief is going to be doing more damage than the fighter because of the hit multipliers that it's going to hit, which feels weird, very weird. Oops, all Cronodia at something.
Useful?
Yeah, Thief
What?
useful. He's not even a ninja yet.
Invalid run.
Yeah, we did kind of gloss over it earlier, but we aren't gonna class up. The reason why is it takes about 5-ish minutes to do all that. And our benefit is more survivability in certain fights, because we do get extra stats once we class up. as well as access to things like Exit, Warp, and Heliga. Mainly Heliga is why we have more survivability than anything, and then being able to warp and exit out of certain dungeons can, eliminate the need for the emergency exits. But the problem is it just takes too long to go get the Rat's Tail and then go over to Bahamut's Cove and then continue on your way. Yeah, that's the Barbarian Sword.
Shoutouts to like the frailest looking vampire sprite I've ever seen.
I mean, anything would look frail with that high damage number on top.
True. Just like one like little hand coming out of a cape, just like.
I keep trying to split out a
Like,
habit.
I'm menacing, I swear.
Don't you love that when you're so deep into it, you go to hit the split and you're like, oh, yeah.
So we're getting a lot of linebackers here with these bats.
There is a reason. There's what is it? Aid delete bats function.
NPC guillotine is the name.
NPC guillotine. That's what it's called. Yeah. I Dougie did that on any randomizer. Just delete NPC. Heck yeah. There's a lot of NPCs in this game, unironically, that can just straight up waste your time. It's so frustrating.
So we got our first unrunnable encounter of the run, which was the Piscademon pack here on Earth 3. That is one of potentially many unrunnables that we will see throughout this run.
Yeah. Ideally, we don't see too many. Depending on which ones we see, we can just take them down with a Barbarian Sword. That's the reason we buy, get access to Fire, Thundera, and Blizzara in some instances, to use the Elemental Weakness plus the levels we have in the Sage Staff to just kill the entire enemy party without wasting a whole flare animation. Part of the reason why we get Ethers as well, so that we can use those spells early. I think the PSP version does look pretty nice. They all kind of have their own charm. Nice fight, by the way.
Yeah, it's a great ambush.
Grand Bush even.
All of the PSP versions of the Final Fantasy games have a unique charm to them. I think Final Fantasy IV in particular looks really good on PSP.
I love how I talked up the increased run rate of the Thief Armlet, and then the White Mage is doing the Thief's job.
Blessed run. Here's our best friend, Titan Cakes.
You'll, Yep, there you go. That's his name.
That's his name.
Let me see any of you argue.
He just loves Little Debbies. He's going to get him. Pay no attention.
Walk in as slow as you can to go grab him.
Yep.
But I mean, he is rock solid, so.
I'd be pretty slow too, yeah. I love how the cone of darkness is not quite big enough to cut off him leaving from screen, so you can tell that he clearly didn't take the exit. He just kept going.
Exactly, Forsyth. He's looking chiseled.
Absolutely rigid.
Oh boy.
So we end up giving the Titan Star Ruby to make it over here to Sardis Cave, so that way we can pick up the Earth Rod. This is the only dungeon that we have to double dip in order to clear it. So now we get to walk back to Earth Cave and get ready for the first save of the run.
Yeah, this is where we would have used our second exit. Because it has lower encounter rate somewhat.
Ish.
It can be a slightly better walkout. We just use the exit in the Waterfall because that place stinks.
Yeah, that place has one of the
boy, is
highest
it awful.
encounter rates in the game.
And then there's plenty of enemies that are really hard to run from or unrunnable. It's just, ugh.
Well, there's only one unrunnable in Waterfall, and it's on a 1 in 64.
You know, with your runs, how some of the practice runs get, I would not have believed that.
And this one's so
Unless you
blessed.
told me.
It's definitely not going to be a problem here.
The one that always kicks me is the getting preemptive on your shadow. Like, what are we, a groundhog?
Yes.
Whoa, what is it, 2 more months of winter or some
Something
nonsense?
like that. 6 more weeks.
6 more weeks of runs.
6 more weeks of Lich.
So
Oh,
no,
App. That
Last
is not.
run.
That is not where we want to be.
Especially
became the heel of this run.
at least not Lich
So,
one.
Anybody that like has known or knows anything about like Final Fantasy 1, especially NES, because it's incredibly popular, especially with the randomizer, you probably think Lich is speed bump. He's not.
Not the case here, unless you get turn order. And
he
even
has
then,
elevated.
It's not the case.
He's a brick wall.
He has elevated to god status. He's very dangerous here, especially with the the fighter taking a death on Astos. It might mess with our damage ranges. You think, or no?
Slightly. We did get an extra level because we got the unlearnable Piscademons here on Earth 3 on our first trip.
Yeah, we had a wonky run that we died to Lich because the fighter only hit once. It was very funny.
So we'll have to wait and see just what happens, but yeah, Lich 1 is one of the scary points of the run. We are going
Luckily,
to...
it
Where are you?
You are on the stage staff. Oh, you want the mage's staff?
You would think I know what I'm doing after a week of trying to learn the commentary for this.
So the thief got fixed
You're doing
in
better than me, buddy.
the versions past the NES. And so he is much more fixed, also glitch reasons.
Yeah.
This is an encounter that we should be scared of, but we're not because there are only 2.
Yeah, I'll give you the long and dirty version since we're stuck here with the birds.
Stone Touch.
Stone Touch, yeah. The glitch, we need to swap weapons and equipment. So the thief is around so that we can equip different weapons and armor a little bit easier. As well as we have the barbarian sword on him, and because the thief naturally just has higher speed, it's a better run rate, and usually can get more hits with the barbarian sword, so he ends up out damaging the fighter. But we also still need the fighter for other equipment that we need. We're gonna take a safety save here because there's just no reason not to. Even for casual, like, or, you know, learning this, the only time you have to like eschew the safety save here is if you just want to go for the world record.
Yeah, this is marathon safety at this point.
If we had enough HP with the fighter, we could just heal him up and tank regardless. Hey!
Okay. We made it through the first reset point.
Remember what I said about less hits? That was very scary.
Let's run. Told you.
Apparently, yeah. So I really would like to see what the Black Mage's HP is going to be after this. Because 70 is kind of gnarly.
Yeah, we want to try to hit 90.
I've seen worse, but this is not good.
Also, in defense of the thief, let it be said that there is value in having somebody there to hug the floor.
I know, Dan's got to be in the party, man. It's just...
Not everybody can be a winner. Sometimes you gotta have somebody hug the floor.
He's alright once you get him to ninja, man.
Which we won't.
So, Forsyth, my run that got killed by Lich 1 before this run, my Black Mage had that at level 8.
Yeah, there was one that like
your
was
mages
triple.
are roids.
The few runs that world recorded and PB'd, the Black Mages were chunky boys.
All right, we're at 75. We're looking a little worse for wear.
Yeah, that world record run, the mage was pumping the protein.
Some of his thieves and
go.
Black Mages were so high, I was gaslighting him into not using a Giant's Tonic. Didn't work, but I tried. We'll talk about the Giant's Tonic a little bit later when we actually pick it up, because we're going to use it exactly once.
So,
yeah, honestly, every level you get like a base amount of HP, and then it rolls whether you get more HP. And the Black Mage just doesn't have a good chance of it. So sometimes he's just like slumming out here with like 1 to 2 HP per level, and you get a Black Mage that you curse his existence. Speaking of curse, did we roll past all the cursed names?
Apparently not.
So there is some superstition with the names here. Everybody just kind of uses auto-generated names unless you're, feeling very particular about your names. And there's some of them that are notorious for bad stats, low run chance. I tried to get him to do at least one cursed name, and he wasn't having it.
So
Absolutely non-negotiable.
We're going to run with a bit of poison right now on the thief, because we want to get his HP down a bit more, even though he most likely would die to the evil eye. We want to have that guaranteed, especially since we're going to be going into that grind next. All we have to do is stop in here at Crescent Lake, pick up a few things, grab the canoe, include on top of that few things, and we're good to go from there. So we're going to pick up high potions, we're going to pick up a mithril glove, and then we're going to pick up a mithril sword as well as a mithril axe.
Yeah, best boss menuing.
Yeah. This will allow us to upgrade our armor on most of the characters to black garbs. It's just basically, it's a ninja armor, so it's really high defense. It's one of the, once again, bonus dungeon items. High speed boost, high evasion is just really good. But only the fighter can equip the mithril axe, so we'd have to do a bunch of chicanery to bother re-equipping the fighter. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, and a quick lust dagger for the white mage as well. Has some agility. And one of the this is the best dagger in the game.
At least
arguably.
it'll for now.
It'll make the white mage one-shot the evil eye too, which is kind of why we need it, so we don't have to sit through spell animations. We just poke it. We're doing the evil eye grind. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spoil it, but that's kind of just every version of this game.
I already spoiled it though.
We will see a few evil eyes for this run's done.
Well, I mean, fine. Be like that. No fun. I gotta call out my commentator and make him look like an idiot. I see how it is.
Hey, you're the one that agreed to it.
Quiet. We should just let this sit.
Just let it ruminate.
Silence. Yeah, just let silence take over for 2
you just
minutes.
hear, you can feel me molding in the background.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit faster to take the ship up to the river here and just get out on the canoe rather than walking around. Whenever possible, we're going to shortcut as much movement as possible. If the fighter had more HP, we could leave the poison on here, but there's no reason not to.
This is mainly for safety. Except he's poisoned again, so we're just gonna leave it on at this point. If he dies, he dies.
I definitely believe you, Foresight, that there's a better piece of gear, but it's just not easy to get. Because we were like yapping about getting the longsword from Garland and then turning that into the ruby armlets, and so you didn't have to deal with the terrible run rate of knight's armor. But
All right, that's one character down.
And the lust dagger comes from the Labyrinth of Time, so we gotta really stay on theme.
Lust dagger is actually from Whispering Cove, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Oh? I think outside of the Barbarian Sword, pretty much all of this, maybe the Survival Vest.
Survival Vest is GBA equipment as well, so it comes from the Soul Rebirth.
That's what I thought. The Barbarian Sword, I think, there's like very few things that actually come out of the Labyrinth of Time. Most of it's from the GBA bonus dungeons, which you can't play in the Pixel Remaster!
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Can you tell I'm salty?
Definitive version, though.
Yeah, right. That's what they keep telling me. I still don't believe it.
Now this one's the definitive one.
Yeah. Okay. Every 5 years, there's a new definitive.
And here I am.
Oh, is it that time again? Puts down newspaper.
So this is a point at which we are going to save again. Because if we get ambushed by dark wizards, then we're just dead.
Hey! Speaking of their generic equivalent.
What a specter.
Luckily, most everything's weak to fire 2 in here, so we can just sit on the mage's staff and use that. mean, to be honest, with the amount of HP that the Black Mage has, I'm not going to sweat getting a couple of unrunnables here, honestly.
And
that did not help. I'm very disappointed, but not surprised.
It's okay. Everything is fine. The Black Mage is going to survive on 1 HP or get bingoed.
He's just gonna... Surely it will just be a single target to the thief. Easy peasy. Hey! Alright, thank gosh. So we're gonna heal up the White Mage and Black Mage here in the vain attempt that the Black Mage survive. Because we're gonna power grind here, so we want to make sure the thief is dead.
No.
Nice! Try again. No.
No.
Wrong.
What's more from the top?
Well, I mean, it would have
Not
killed
one.
anyway.
Would have bingoed.
Let's run.
Bingo call, bingo hit. Come claim your prize.
Alright, so we are in the grind segment. So, yeah. If anybody has any IFACs, go for it. I'd like to see what y'all have.
Ah, gosh.
Stop.
Nothing that came to my brain was marathon save.
Stop, he's dead. Hey, look, he's got 100 HP. Woo, he can survive the thing we... Oh, wait. The funny part is he's gonna like get mega swole on the last like 2 levels and out HP the thief, and then be like, he's got more HP than the thief. Yeah, the thief was dead for 10 levels. I am speechless at how bad his HP growth is.
Oh gosh.
I am. Maybe we should promote.
Black Mage is only level 16 right now, so this is going to take a little bit longer. We gotta take 2 more. Alright, 6 HP, that's not bad.
It's better than 2!
I'm gonna call upon my significant other, Margaret Ann. If you're in chat, give me some eye puns.
I mean, she did say Evil Eye was supposed to be called Ivalise.
I missed that.
Lies. It's
Oh,
the
I see
beholder, dude!
It's
They
like
just
the
didn't
sheep
want to
eating-
get sued!
Yeah, me too.
Says the most like basic Final Fantasy 1 fact ever.
Alright, 134 HP is... okay?
I mean, he's got more levels. Surely he'll hit 140 at least.
Missy, is that a real fact? The second you're born, your eyes do not change in size. Did you make that up, or is that real? Did I have anime eyes from birth?
What? Oh, you wanted illogical facts.
That is a true fact. Wow. I was born with these anime eyes. Look out, Will.
I guess super deformed just wasn't an art style. It's just real. No. This isn't art. This is just reality.
Not wrong, Forsyth.
boy.
Not wrong.
Yeah, we're breaking some kind of records here. We're gonna get the worst Black Mage HP possible. It's gonna cost us to get skunked on Chaos twice.
Evil eyes are born. They
Smell
hatch
it.
from iPods.
No, that would be the Phantom.
Alright, good. Thankfully that's over.
Hey!
Thanks for the raid, Dave.
David, thank you for the raid.
Everything's going great. We're having a good time. This is
Welcome-
Let's Run.
Welcome
tell your
to
friends to
iPuns, the run right now.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, I just remember the runs where like I'm just absent-mindedly just doing something else, hanging out, and then I look, he's exiting the cave, and I look back, and he's in the ship, and I'm like, wait, did you just not get any encounters on the river. What? Clearly not this seed, but hey, what am I gonna do? They can't all be winners.
So yeah,
It's blessed, I swear.
Well, it might still be.
You're the master of eye puns. Can I be your pupil? All right. Chat, I'm gonna have to ask you to settle down. I might actually have to use my mod sword if you keep it up.
You'll listen to him, Margaret.
Are you sure you're going to be able to
this.
see through that?
Nobody can hold back Margaret.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna have to take a break. I'm gonna have to take a break because I'm gonna say something I regret. By the way, we got the floaters, so now we can lift the ship. Don't ask me.
Yeah, so this ship just comes out of the ground. You know, it's got propellers on it, so obviously it can fly. So, yeah, we're in the air.
Yeah, so now we more or less have access to everything here.
I was on the
This
line?
is kind of
I was on
where
the
the game-
line! That never happens.
So if you're familiar with the Final Fantasy I NES version, no, we can't land in the desert. That would be neat, but they thought that was too much fun, so they took that away from us, like everything else.
You really have to experience the joy of walking.
You've got
More walking and more walking. The Final Fantasy one way.
So we're gonna buy the fairies bottle here to progress the game, and then some Giants tonics.
There it is,
It
Bonnie!
is like
Shout out to Bonnie, that's my boy.
Love you, brother.
Anyway, Giants tonics. We bought a couple of them. We're only going to use 2. It's just faster to buy a stack of 10 on top of one, so we buy 11 in a lot of situations. Very rarely do we actually use the full stack of items. More or less buy 10 over whatever, so that we can just use them quickly and move on with our day. Ah! Get line
NPC
back.
boss. For great adventure.
No, it's not until Lefania that we can really get line backed.
Yeah, the Giants tonics will add 200 to your max HP. I mean, we'll go over it later. But
Poor Scythe, I love it!
you know, if I could
It's
throw
on
down my
brand.
headphones and not be worried about it accidentally ending the stream in Node somehow, I would.
Worth it.
You're literally killing me.
You signed up for this!
I'm just gonna close chat quietly and pretend they don't exist.
I got you, chat. I know nobody else in this marathon is going to shout you out, chat, but I got your back, chat.
Don't worry, I got you as well.
I got you.
So yeah, we get the Oxy Ale from the ferry, and now we're going into Sea Shrine. You might be thinking, but wait, isn't this normally the 3rd elemental dungeon? You'd be correct, but we do things out of order.
Yeah, the whole trip to Ice Cavern was done way earlier than you're supposed to do it, but as speedrunners, we do everything out of intended order.
So fun fact,
Get
the barrel menu is the only one that starts on no. So you have to hit
Rowdy.
up or down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's rowdy.
YouTube comments call it cheap.
Pretty
Okay.
much, yeah. That is 100% correct. Nah, man, you click on a world record PSP run, you scroll down to the first comment, he just glitches the equipment. This is lame.
Well, why are you even
Disliked.
cheating, bro? You're not playing the game right. Thanks, YouTube.
Yeah.
So
That's why they always tell you, always read the comments.
this is the second
You can
dungeon.
either find some gems or it's just utter poop.
This is the second
Yes.
dungeon in which we can get unrunnable encounters, and there are 3 different unrunnable packs that we can potentially get here. This being one of them.
Hey, yeah, that's the encounter I was yapping about earlier. It's almost like it heard me.
Blessed. This run. Infinitely blessed.
Actually, we kind of need the experience right now, so...
Yeah, this black
Because
mage
it's so
is,
blessed.
this black mage is gonna get hunted like it's a frickin' Charlie Brown skit, man. There's no way. Yep, see, look!
Ooh, ooh. Hang in there, Zoc.
Like half his HP in one go. Good grief.
Well, that was a crit.
Best.
Oh boy, another Sahagan wagon. Let's go.
Yeah, I do love that. Like in practice, I was like, "Oh look, it's a Sahagan wagon." He's like, "No, that is not a Sahagan wagon. It has to have a prince." I'm like, "Are we really this specific?" Yes.
I like Wordman's choice. The tuna platter. I like that.
Yeah,
At least we're past eye puns.
so you say. We still have one more eye enemy, and we have the potential to run into
You
them in
underestimate
Sky.
my Margaret Ann. She can keep the eye puns going till the end of this run.
Why did I say this?
You're summoning them.
Grab the Rosetta Stone here. That'll allow us some more progress. So we got to come down here. This is the other place where you could arguably farm a emergency exit for, but the 3 puzzles, 3 EAs is a mythical unicorn that nobody has yet farmed for.
I see what you did there, Inferno.
Now you're just doing it on purpose at this point.
No, I'm in
Just
Sea
doing it to
Shrine.
make me mad.
I'm in Sea Shrine, and he said this place smells fishy.
Oh, I see what you did there. Sure, yeah, you could try and sneak that in. I'm not deaf.
For this run,
Yeah.
it's inevitable.
Well, Black Mage did get a buff HP level, so yeah, unfortunate.
Oh! I'm
Easy.
shocked.
I know, right?
He's up to 160 while everybody else is near 300.
I mean, this White Mage is almost at 300. It's a hero right now.
The white mage just siphoned off all his HP rolls.
Uh-oh. Nothing bad.
Yeah, the funny part is once everybody gets the same equipment, it kind of edges out the fighter for like most survivability, because that's really their big draw is their equipment pool. Especially when you can put the same armor on all, body armor on all 3 slots, it kind of goes a bit sideways real quick.
Everyone's a warrior.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
so-
literally here so he can put on an axe.
You know, we haven't had a menu in quite some time. And I hope you all are ready for the extended menu of the run. Because we are equipment glitching a few items here.
So we're gonna get the menuing director's cut?
Yes.
Sweet.
So we need to pick up a few items here. I think this is the ribbon. Ribbon good, equip ribbon. I mean, it's not a hard concept. We're gonna do a little bit of a weird thing here. Like up till now, we've just been using a weapon to create an armor or an armor to create a weapon. The big thing here is we'll actually turn the ribbon into its gear that it shares its ID with the giant axe, and then just using that to put ribbons on everybody. So we're gonna chop this one ribbon up into several different smaller ones and equip it to everybody. The other big thing is we're going to be using the light axe to create a bunch of survival vests here to let us survive better. You may also notice...
Seems like it's all punning games, but we're getting serious now.
You may notice that we haven't put anything in the shield slot. The problem is that most things, if they don't have an animation attached to them, will just crash the game. For whatever reason, the ribbon has an animation attached to it, so it does not crash the game. So we put ribbons in our shield slot because it's convenient. Yeah, this equipment glitch is directly tied to the PSP version. It is the only version with this glitch, which is part of the reason why the run is so unique compared to its predecessors and even the ones that came after it. There's really no run of Final Fantasy 1 that's like this.
David,
Well,
I
you know
will
what, just
wear a ribbon at the
choose-
next event.
Show some love to the PSP versions, because the PSP was fantastic and very underrated. So was the PSV, though. Enjoy
I
it.
spent a lot of my youth playing like DS, GBA, 3DS,
So
to a lesser extent. So.
there is no reason to be scared about the survival vest on the shield slot. Because,
It requires the Black Mage to get hit.
well,
And block.
one, it requires the Black Mage to get hit, and two, it actually has a proper block animation. I lost my train of thought in the middle of that and got it back.
Oh, I wasn't sure if this one had a proper block animation.
Yeah,
or
it's
not.
got a proper block animation.
I guess that's the second one that has the proper block animation, the ribbon in that.
Yep,
Interesting.
that we use in this run.
Ah, that's a very important distinction.
So,
Yeah, so now that we have the glitched equipment and the shield slot, keep an eye out for blocks. It's pretty funny if we actually get to show one off.
fools, these dark depths will be your tomb. You sure about that, Kraken?
Kraken's about to get lacking. No haste? Oh wait, do we not have haste yet?
We don't have
I'm
haste
being
yet.
stupid. I'm being stupid, yep. I don't know, there's been a couple of times where you've defended instead of hasted, so I wasn't sure. Is it you? No, it's definitely the children.
Alright, we got Kraken. So we have the water orb, or water crystal lit.
Yeah, fortunately, the like we said, Lich is the big danger. Everybody else is kind of just inconsequential. The amount of gear that we have by the time we get to those bosses, and the levels giving us additional hits on the barbarian sword's already ridiculously high attack.
You know what Kraken's other name is? And I'm gonna do a game crossover here with this. He's King Calamari.
I tend to think of it not Ultros, but we can go that way too.
I like that.
No, Ultros is Baby Calamari.
It's
Kraken's-
Blutros.
Kraken's King Calamari.
I
Okay,
mean, it just shows you how much I play of which games.
so
Same.
here we go.
Time to have fun.
Time to go
Smile.
into the worst dungeon in the game. Welcome to Waterfall Cavern. How many encounters are we gonna get?
Very few, because his run is blessed. I've heard.
Yeah, sure, let's
Yeah,
go
the
with
nightmares are supposed to be hard to run from, but
We're just too dang blessed.
ooh,
that. Yo! We got all of thems.
3.
58! Fonny, what the
That's
heck?
brother.
I don't even know if that's possible.
I mean, it is if I waste enough
Are
time
there
in here.
58 tiles in here?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't feel like there's that many. Hey! Hey, there's that block animation. Eat!
And there's that block animation.
Just a little bit of parrying the bird. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think we're at 7 right now, if not 8. And first nightmare that we didn't get the run from.
Was this 10 now?
Something like
I
that.
just disengaged. I was like, when we're at 8, I'm like, I got 5.
You
Alright,
just
well.
dissociated?
Yeah, apparently I did. That's
What's our
exactly what I was
fugue
gonna say,
state?
actually. I did. Just like, you see me doing commentary, just my eyes.
You know, we've
I
only gotten
am
a few encounters.
blessing this run.
This one, on the other hand,
Hey!
does not count because it is a forced encounter. But
Spike.
the robot is in the
Hi.
perfect spot.
I'm with Nitzy.
Yeah, that's-
Counting sounds like math, and math is illegal.
This is not super common, but I've seen it like twice, 3 times maybe. It's not like it's a big thing to take an extra couple of steps, but the less steps we have to take, the better. And we're getting out of here.
So, our next stop is actually going to be Mount Gold, or the Gurgu Volcano, if you're used to the NES name. And we're just going to go straight in to Marilith and, you know, just go hit her a couple times. It's fine.
And by that, he means we are going to walk through the entire volcano on the damage tiles and take any encounter without any sort of healing because it's not dangerous. It is literally free.
No, there are potential dangerous encounters, but we have to get ambushed.
Yeah, preemptive would be the only thing that could kill us. But surely our ribbons will save us.
Not at 1 HP.
I mean, in terms of, like, blocking the attack, so we take no damage.
I don't remember if this is an item or not.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
Hellhounds and Ogre Mages.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I'm gonna take it anyway, because right now I am not entirely in the best spot with the fighter's HP.
Imagine the commentators actually using the notes to help the runner. Couldn't be me.
And yes, I did take a couple extra steps there. And
I'm
it's
just here for
fine.
sound bites. I'm not actually here. I'm just a soundboard.
I'm here to get clip farmed.
Yeah, I'm just a soundboard.
So yeah, we're just going to continue walking over all of these damage tiles, which are so much better sounding than in the NES version, especially the poison damage, but being a part of Team Poison SFX from FFR, kind of like the poison sound.
I mean...
If your ears aren't bleeding, you're not playing the right version.
As long as the game isn't, like, blurring the screen to the point of you just can't understand what you're visually seeing.
Final Fantasy VI for the win.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're going to play it safe here, because we are lower level, since the fighter died. I'd rather play it safe than lose the game.
Yeah.
Likely safe.
I'm sure we have enough. We're ahead far enough to reset by now.
Yeah, we can start over.
We'll just reload the Lich save. It's fine.
Okay, we would have been fine.
We can do all that again.
It's
We're just
fine.
rerolling.
Honestly, yeah, that right there kind of shows that you can just sleepwalk through here. There is some risk you get punched in the throat, but not very likely.
Mount
Yeah.
Chug's pretty friendly.
It's.
I mean, you're coming back here after like hitting up a bunch of levels, pretty much everywhere else.
like, truth be told, carry's not that bad, but if something were to happen and I had gotten bad turn order, she could still just take me off the face of the earth.
Yep.
And you'd say,
Got
"Come
one
on,
H-
Carrie, chill out."
Pretty much. So,
Yeah, I mean,
That's
to
the
be
end of my
fair,
soundboard.
at 1 HP, everything is very lethal.
with Lich, we got access to Earth Gift Shrine. With Kraken, it was Lifespring Grotto. Here with Carry, it's Hellfire Chasm. Now, we only have one fiend left to kill. The Queen of Dragons herself, Tiamat. But we got a few things to do before we actually go after that.
Yeah, we finally got enough levels to get some upgrades here that I was yapping about earlier, actually. Get some very big upgrades here. Haste
So
and...
we're gonna pick up Haste in Elfland, and that's all we're grabbing in Elfland. And now
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
could
head
grab-
over to Melville.
Okay, we could grab Blizzara for water elementals, but it very rarely kills. It's more like a wish and a hope type moment. Flare just is the better option because it always kills. You don't have to like split and waste time on swinging with the swords. So this is why we wouldn't normally heal until now, because we just spam Healera, then Ether the White Mage back up. I am not excited to see him there.
Oh
Nope,
boy.
not happening.
Oh, do it!
Any,
Do it!
Yeah.
Anywhere
Turn
but
around.
here, dude.
Turn
Go
around.
home.
Oh, let's
No.
go!
Leave.
Home! Go
Any-
home! Go
No.
to your home!
Oh my gosh!
These sticks are coming, everybody.
Somebody, feel free to clip that, because that is not something that's ever happened before.
I had the Twitch stream open, but by the time I did, it would not let me.
That was awesome!
Just one still blessed.
I'll get Ghoul on editing that clip right away.
Oh my gosh!
I'm sure we could turn it into a vertical. Go to your home!
So, on the walk to Lefania, there's only one unrunnable encounter that I can have, and sure enough, as soon as I mention unrunnable, it shows up. Anything with the Minotaur zombies, and it is unrunnable.
I mentioned lately that this run is blessed because
Less for the viewers, not for us.
What do you mean? This is blessed for
fine.
all of us right now.
This is a
This is
blessing.
amazing. Look at this white mage. It's got 302 HP.
You know what really came in handy at this point? A class change.
We could have just warped out.
All right,
there
Lefanian
instead of getting
linebacker.
Trolled.
Do your thing.
Oh no. No, you get out of my way.
There we go.
All right, yep. Acceptable.
Wordman got us.
Understood.
Oh, we have no linebacker? We have a linebacker,
Ah, we got the final.
but that linebacker wasn't too bad. It wasn't in the worst possible spot it could have been in.
Two things. One, I wish I had the NFL sound clip, and two, I don't know if I could play it without the video ended up getting clipped.
Where the
No, it isn't actually. I run this event. We need it. We need every penny we can get.
watch this VOD now on Vimeo.
So yeah, if we get 3 or more Minotaur zombies, we're going to cast Viraga on them. Otherwise, it's just going to be 2 melee swings.
Yeah, once again, it's a matter of 6 seconds versus 8, rather than 2 turns of swinging. Feels weird. But
Oh my goodness.
it's funny as like a speedrun, as like a viewer or somebody that's just learning this. I'm like looking at that fire animation, and I'm like, that was cool when I played casually, but it feels so long now.
Alright, longest airboat
Oh, look,
trip.
it's a fun place.
Done.
That felt long.
Right?
Very. Not as long as getting the tablet changed.
The Rosetta Stone translated.
My
2
cat just had a-
translations, what could have happened in that time.
My cat just had a mild panic attack from our little get out of my way scene. There's something really genuinely wrong with me.
Why is there screaming? I
Dad,
help!
calm down, Dad. You don't understand.
So, here in Mirage, on Mirage 2 and I believe Mirage 3 as well, there's a 1 in 64 chance to encounter what is on the spike tile in Mirage 3, which is the blue dragon. If we run across the blue dragon, it's unrunnable. We have to kill it.
Sounds like a good change for me. EXP, one dead dragon. Everybody wins.
He's par for the course. Blessed as his run is. I mentioned.
Alright, so we're going into Sky, which floors 1 and 2 only have 1 unrunnable encounter as well. And that would be, of course, the Evil Eye.
Aye.
So yeah, if y'all want to
I mean,
see
he
the
was-
Death Machine, start chanting for it. I have
Which
yet
it's
to
not
see
gonna happen
it.
because it's blessed.
I have yet to see it in a run.
Yeah, there was like one run where I was like, no, don't, not this time. Not right now,
Not
it's not
today.
funny.
Not here.
That was one of the runs where it was like world record pace. And I'm like, don't, not today. Keep it for the marathon, buddy. Thief? Really? All
right.
Black Mage do your job, huh?
You might want to start channeling your energy because I'm coming up to the Bridge of Destiny before too terribly long. So long as I can run away from the air elementals.
when the black mage can't even do it. Oh, you're in a bad spot.
All right, here we go. We got an encounter. It is not the death machine.
Scammed, chat. You know, we could kill some time by just running around up here.
We could use the experience.
Fire Hydra.
Why not?
Fire hydrants. They are red. Sedge.
We still have a chance after the TA encounter.
When the random encounter is more dangerous than the boss. Well, actually, this boss probably will kill the black mage. To be fair.
But what won't?
Yeah, I mean, that's also true.
Oh look, a foul breeze approacheth.
Oh, here it comes. Bye-bye, Black Mage. We knew you well.
Bye bye, beautiful.
We got the one haste we needed out of you. See you later, bro. You really could use the EXP, but I think bosses really aren't worth much in this.
Nah, bosses aren't worth much of anything. Alright, so that's going to be the fourth crystal lit, or fourth orb. So we are going to be able to access the Temple of Fiends Revisited, or Chaos Shrine 2,000 years in the past.
Past, present, future.
There are a lot of unrunnables that can show up. On top of that, we have 2 encounters within there that are going to be extremely scary. The first one is going to be Lich 2, because Lich 2 can open up with Flare. The second one is Chaos, because Chaos becomes a massive lava.
Yeah, without the class change, we don't have Heliga, and we only have Healera, so we just gotta kind of survive. And that's quite literally what Healera does. It keeps us at survival level, but doesn't really, like, positively recover our HP, so depending on what Chaos gives us, it can be a slobber knocker.
So I'm not going to worry about ethering up the Black Mage right now. Once the Black Mage casts 2 Theragas, then I will worry about dropping some ethers. Okay, I was
Yeah, it's another one of those. It's another one of those, we don't need to recover it till we actually need it.
Chad, you're killing me with these
Laugh at
puns.
that.
Keep it up.
I knew you'd laugh at that too. I'm like, no, I'm gonna leave that sit. I'm gonna let him have that later for dessert.
Canonically, now we're gonna follow this individual. Do some time travel shenanigans. Back before it was called the Chaos Shrine, it was canonically known as the Chungus Shrine.
Yup.
And
And
Okay.
it's in the manual. Don't
Berenstain Bears, boys. Berenstain Bears.
So I'm actually going to save here in case we still have some time to kill. Because if we do, then I will actually reload that save and go to Earthgift Shrine for y'all.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna sit here and do nothing, we might as well do something interesting while we're doing nothing.
Granted, I may have to load the save anyway.
I gotta tell you, I've seen a couple of wipes to those, the dragons and the wolves, and they're both like, they just feels bad, man. Purple worms, unrunnable, but they also are unalived.
They do give a decent amount of EXP. They're not the highest EXP yield in Topher, but they are pretty good.
It's a pretty good encounter to run into if you're gonna get an unrunnable anyway. Oh boy.
This
Dragons.
is a good EXP encounter. It is unrunnable as well, and we can get anywhere from 2 to 4 green dragons here. But they're going to give a lot of EXP.
The grind fight you didn't know you need. Yeah. Surprised you didn't just attack, but whatever, whoever swings.
If you're gonna play it safe anywhere in this run, you gotta do it in the Chungus Shrine. Like you gotta.
Chungus dragons are very terrifying.
All right,
yeah.
here's the wrong eye. This is the wrong eye. We don't want this eye.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye,
we're
eye.
safe. And now we get a nice little cutscene where Luke gets played.
We're very stonks now because we got that 1 EXP and 1 gil. Such a slap in the mouth. It's like, just give me nothing. It would be less annoying.
First encounter is unrunnable.
What? A stellar chaos shrine.
No, this has actually been kind of nice right now.
Well, I mean,
Also, Chad, I see you. These Tiamat punts are on point.
Yes, they are.
I can't see you. I've closed chat.
The one at the end of the bestiary is Tiamat. That's awesome.
I wonder if the vibes would be any different if it wasn't like 1 a.m. in the morning. It's like one of those 3 a.m. runs that just like it's completely out of hand. You go watch the video and you're like, was there a gas leak in the room?
I like to bring that energy all day, every day.
No.
It's like somebody should have pulled the fire alarm. There's a major health risk here.
Okay.
Hey! Tell that to the black mage. I think he disagrees.
All right, we need white mage to go. Good.
Glee, man.
Nice.
Keep this. I was gonna say if the thief keeps it up, it might actually be outside of Giant's tonic
Oh
needed.
my
but-
god, it's Tiamat born.
Okay.
All right, that wasn't too bad.
We're at 316. It's possible.
Oh shoot, we're rushing a run, right? I'm
Yeah, right. I gotta get back on task.
fugue stage.
Have we literally just gotten every encounter has been unrunnable?
No.
Yep. I don't think we've seen like a single red dragon or anything like that.
Bro, I feel like we've run from like 2 fights.
We've
Hey,
seen
a remedy!
We've seen a few runnables.
I don't.
This is...
I was in my fugue
If
state.
this were like a PB pace, this would be friggin'
Oh, it's
abysmal.
dead. Like PB was dead a long time ago.
I mean, I saw your early game. I know that.
Yeah.
This one never gonna PB.
It's pretty blessed, I have to say.
I guess it depends on how you look
For
at
the
it.
first time, I'm saying it. It's blessed.
My gosh, runnable encounters!
I'm gonna put a yellow card on like the 3rd or 4th Fleamat I've seen.
So this is where we want to save again. Because Lich is not an encounter that you want to take lightly. And we actually got haste off. We might have this done. Yes!
Hey, nice.
What's that save that manipulated the RNG to be in the right Cosmos vector?
So we are actually in pretty safe territory until chaos at this point. I got rid of Lich's phylactery.
And we've had like so many just like internet drops during the run. There's just a small like buffer in Discord, and I like clench. I'm like, oh, please, no.
Yeah, I did the same exact thing. I was like, oh,
Oh no, please, not like this. We're behind, but not that behind.
I didn't mean it. It's not blessed at all.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so carry 2, same thing. We're just gonna haste up and attack. Unfortunately, I hasted the wrong character because I just held down X, but it's fine.
I mean, you can kind of like change up who you haste depending on who you think's gonna go first, but most of the time Thief hits more, so you want to haste them as a priority. Matt. All right, sure. That's fair.
There's Seafood Party Pack.
I don't know if he's still... Well, he's still in the setup channel. I don't know if he's actually awake, though.
Probably sleeping upright at this point.
I hope so. I very much do.
Here we go.
Good night. 12:03. No, wait, he's typing. He's still awake! Somebody put this man to bed!
So the water elemental pack here is unrunnable, and Blizzara would not be a guaranteed kill on all of them, so we just end up flaring instead. We get turnover on haste, which is really nice. And there's the case in point on why the Thief is the highest damage dealing character in the game. He did 2,300 damage to Kraken 2.
There's so many boops. All the boops. Quantity over quality. Thief bringing it.
Alright, Tia 2.
Matt.
Oh, she meleeed? That's good.
It's a Seeker boss in Expedition 33. Matt.
She meleeed again? Okay.
She meleeed on my sword till I couldn't get it out.
Okay. So,
Censored for content.
we are about to be on to the Chaos fight. We have one more menu that we need to do. But first, we're going to heal up. We're going to ether up on the White Mage. And then we need to equip the Barb Sword and a ribbon onto the Black Mage. And then we switch formation to get the White Mage down into slot 4, equip the Sage Staff, and this is where the Mithril Sword comes into play. Because it turns into Crystal Mails, we are actually doing this to manipulate turn order going into the Chaos fight. I need to make sure I organize my items properly. Okay, I know where Giant's Tonics are.
Never underestimate how just black magic it is to me that you were able to describe that while doing it simultaneously.
So, like, one of the tricks with healing is there's two kind of schools of thought. You either want to heal before you take damage or after. So this setup is so that the White Mage will always go last. So that we're using the healing efficiently, that we make sure everybody has taken damage, or at least one person has. The Giant's Tonics here will be used
Banger
on the
alert
Thief
incoming.
and the Black Mage here to give them an extra 200 max HP. Like I said, it does not automatically get filled. Throw down a haste here to start getting ahead of the game. Hopefully the Black Mage survives here, but really depends on what Chaos decides to do.
As long as Chaos doesn't blaze turn 1, which he did not,
Yep, there we go, we're good.
we are good.
So if we do get a little bit low, we can start using those high potions we grabbed much earlier as a secondary backup. We did also throw a Barbarian Sword on the Black Mage here, so we'll be able to use that Hermes Shoes that we grabbed much earlier, so we can get them both hasted immediately and just go into swing, 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 and heal. And if HP gets too low, we throw a high potion per person and healer as well. The fighters and not too bad territory at this moment. But ideally we heal with the Black Mage, because their damage is going to be the worst. But this should put us in a pretty good position across the board. Man, the Black Mage barely has 400 HP. I'm not feeling it right now.
This is fine. This is actually fine.
So far, so good.
Yeah, we can just gas to the floor at this point. I think we're fine because of ribbons, actually. Yeah, nice damage reduction on those. The ribbons actually prevent elemental damage as well as the additional status effects, so they do a lot more heavy lifting in Final Fantasy 1 than they do in other games.
So time is going to be when we hear the crack boom from Chaos dying. He has 20,000 HP in this version, so that's what we are aiming to get done. Cyclone coming out is going to be bad because it's probably going to kill both the Black Mage and the Fighter. But we're still going to have the White Mage as well as the
Yeah, he turned on turbo mode here, which is a bit of a...
No, they're both alive!
Oh.
They're both alive!
Oh, luck.
This guy out here, he's like, I'm
Time!
not using high potions. I got you.
GG.
I got you. I got your time. I just realized I had the note open on the other side. I'm like, I can do time. I'm not busy.
Holy moly, what a run.
That was surely a set of encounters that you could call a run.
So,
GG, man.
what was the time?
Oh, 1:29:29.
Sub 90, okay.
Pretty good.
Sub 90 in a
Yep.
marathon setting. That works.
That's really good. Safeties and a bad encounter table. I'll take that.
Any day.
Yeah, like I said, that shrine, the EXP was good for a marathon run, but any other run you just be like, please end my suffering. What is going on? It took me an hour to get here, and now this? Really?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Melmond was absolutely the final boss in this run, with Trunks getting in the way. Thanks to Sid calling him that.
In future Trunks, no!
Please.
Why
I mean,
would you do this?
we didn't have two terribly bad Lefanian linebackers, so that was good.
That is the first time I've seen Trunks get all the way up there and just like, nope.
In there.
Exactly, poor Scythe. I got stuck in Melmond for 10 minutes. You know, this run's invalid.
It could have been world record, yeah.
Could have been a contender.
But yeah, that is actually the current route for the PSP version, and I do want to give a few people some massive thanks. First off, Dave and Sid for joining me in here and doing commentary. Poor Scythe, you pushed me to get better after I came back, and now we are both on the grind for a 118, if not potentially a 117. So huge thanks to you. A huge thanks to the entire admin team for Questing for Glory, for having me again. I haven't been around since, I think it was QFG 2 that I last played. So I've been a little busy, and actually de-rusting this and being able to show it off to you all has been amazing. I don't know if we need to kill any extra time, but Sid, Dave, if you guys have anything before we take it on back, then by all means.
Yeah, I think we're on shout outs and go.
All right.
Luckily.
Well, thanks for having me, Sonny, and dusting me off. I think this is the first event I participated in several years, so thank you for having me. This was an absolute blast. Just quick shout-outs to my beautiful partner, Margaret Ann, in chat, and my buddies, Vani and Nitsi. Love you both. Thank you very much, and hope everybody has a great evening and great marathon.
Yeah. It's been a fun one. Thanks for having me, Sonny. I'll stay up till 1 a.m. for you any day. I won't like it, but I'll do it.
Shout out to you, Sid. I've never legit. The Sid and I met in the lobby for this. So it's great to meet you. I thought our chemistry was great for this, so thank you.
I don't know why I mix well with everybody. I think it's just, you know, when you put like gasoline on top of a fire.
And I'm a good fire, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will be doing a run later on, Dragon Quarter, around Friday. A little bit of self-prono. I'll probably be doing some Breath of Fire too, but I'll yap about that more when we actually get to my run.
Yeah.
To,
So definitely be sure to stick around as Vaxherd's coming up next with some Lunar Silver Star Story, and that's a run that I highly recommend watching, as Vaxherd's a good friend of mine from a while back. But until next time, thank you all for watching. Keep watching the marathon, and we'll see you in the next run.